Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of the Harry Potter Lego sets. It's called Dumbledore's Office. So what you might want to know is that this is a playset for 8 years or older. It has 654 pieces and it costs 80 bucks. Personally, I think this is a very good set if you're just getting started on Harry Potter, books, movies, or even just a Lego. This set is a great way to get acknowledged with some of the basic and finest characters. And you also get a few Hogwarts related rooms that are key elements all throughout the books and the movies. Really, this is a great set to start with. Yes, I absolutely think it is worth 80 bucks. So let's take a look and I'll show you what you get for your money's worth. So the set Dumbledore's Office is basically a 4-story set. This is the exterior. This is one of the modular sets for Harry Potter Lego. This is what the exterior looks like. You can see there's like matching windows here. I love the fact that there's like flowers, tree, vines have been incorporated into the build. These also have another function, but I will show you that later. From the outside, it just looks amazing. And it is one of the tallest modular builds in this series. So let me just turn that around. So first off, let me get started on the characters that you get with this set. Let's make a quick introduction to the characters you get with this set. So you've got Hermione, who comes with 2 faces. You've got Harry, who also comes with 2 faces. The set is called Dumbledore's Office. You get Dumbledore with it, who also has 2 faces, but you can barely see them because of his beard. Professor Snape with his, well, you know, his regular look, but also his angry face. With this set, you also get Madame Pince. She is Hogwarts librarian. I had a first quick glance at her when I was unpacking, and I honestly thought it was McGonagall. And here comes a minor dislike. I actually thought McGonagall would do great in this set as well. But unfortunately, she's not here. No, we have Madame Pince. Madame Pince, the librarian. She comes with this cool hat, but she can also put up an angry face if she wants to. And then Mr. Filch. And I think this is pretty cool because I'm going to show you some features later. And Mr. Filch absolutely has to be here, along with his cat, Mrs. Norris. So those are the 6 characters you get when you purchase this set. I do have to say, because this is a set based on the first Harry Potter books and movies, Harry and Hermione, they're actually pretty tiny here. I mean, if you look at Snape, so Snape has like regular size Lego legs, but the young ones do not, because they were like 11 when they went to Hogwarts in the first year. They have like adjusted tiny legs to make them look smaller. I do think Lego has really thought about this, because if you have a look at the sets that have come out based on 3, 4, the figures from Harry Potter, Hermione, Ron of the likes, they've all grown in those few years, and the figurines are also bigger. Lego has really thought on that. I really like that. Like smaller figures to come with it, and they develop in size, character, clothing when you move towards the sets that are based on later movies and books. And now let's have a closer look at the building itself. I'm going to start at the bottom. So the bottom actually opens up. The bottom room is the library. This bookshelf is probably one of the reasons why this is an 8+ set, because that was very complicated to build, even for my kids, but I had fun building it. Look at it, it looks so lifelike with all the different sizes, books and shapes. There's like little places you can sit down, you can read, there's little lamps here. Someone left a frog behind. If you're a little bit further down the books or the movies, you might recognize this as the entrance to Dumbledore's office. In comes Mrs. Norris, because you know, in the library Mr. Filch is always nearby. And this is also a cool feature I wanted to show you guys. So remember here at the back you had these little things sticking out. You can actually push them down. On the other side, a book will come out. Which makes it easier to take them out. And then the black book, for example, is the one that Harry opens up, and it's the one where the face comes out. Wow! I really love those small details. So this is the place where Hermione goes to do some light reading, probably about Nicholas Flamel and the Philosopher's Stone. But with this set, you also get the invisibility cloak. So now Harry can secretly go into the library at night looking for books. But let's not forget that Mr. Filch is always just around the corner, as is Snape. Well, we all know what that means. A student must be out of bed. Let's have Mrs. Spence close down the library. So you might recognize this bird statue here. It's where McGonagall says lemon sherbet. And the doorway opens up into a big staircase, leading you all the way to Dumbledore's office. It's on the 2nd floor, and look at how detailed it is. Again, you get the bookshelves with all the different sizes, colors, and shapes of books. You have this nice elevated desk for him to work on. He's just finished writing a Hogwarts letter. And on the side here we have the sorting hat, which I think is a lovely feature for his office. And then on the right here we have Fawkes, the Phoenix. There's some glass bottles and everything at the back. It is so detailed. What you get with this office set is just amazing. So let's put Dumbledore to work. He's got some letters to write. If you go up one floor higher here in this tower, which I think is so beautifully done, look at that, with the two extra towers here and a slight cross-like figure on top. It's just so detailed and so amazing. And up here is where he keeps his Pensieve. So if you're further along down the books or the movies, you can make your own adventures up here. And then all the way at the top, secret hiding space for the Sword of Gryffindor. You don't have to stick to these things. You can make your own rooms or furnish it with other of Harry Potter that you have laying around. Because it is a modular system, you can also take bits off and substitute with other Harry Potter modular sets. So you can basically build your own Hogwarts with the modular Harry Potter sets, but I have several other sets, so I'm just gonna have to save that for another video. But yes, this is what you get when you purchase the Harry Potter Lego set Dumbledore's Office. I really like it, and my kids who've just started the first books, the first movies, they also like this set a lot because they recognize the library. They know Hermione goes there a lot. Harry goes in there with his invisibility cloak. So it's a very nice first set to get started with, to play around with. And then when you get further along down the storyline, you can just elaborate with other sets, other characters. Yeah, I think it's a very nice thing. So is it worth the $80 that you have to spend on this piece? I think it does. You get 654 pieces, so yeah, and it's some parts are a little bit tricky and complex to build, but I think overall this is just a gorgeous set, and I just love the fact that it's so high. I have other Harry Potter modular sets as well, and this one really stands out. The only pity I think is that we don't get McGonagall with this set, so yeah, that will just have to wait for another time. But overall, I think this is a very nice set to get started with. So let me know, what do you think of this review? Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you want to see more of these reviews. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye! And I'm feeling